Okay, you're good. All right, so we're gonna do a little review with line plots with fractions. You guys can do line plots, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so we're just gonna do a little quick review. Well, it's my little group that we have. Okay, so I made this little slide presentation, so line plots with fractions. So before I get to the next one, let me just do a little slideshow. Okay, before I start, who's gonna tell me what a line plot is? Yeah, Amy?
So basically a line plot is basically used to it's basically using to count with fractions, but like kind of like separating things into groups. As like a while ago we did this, we all did
You all
that.
made that line plot, right?
Yes. So basically we were trying to see like how many people have the same size.
Yeah, we can kind of show data, right? Like it's like a better way to show data.
Yeah.
Right? And then
Fractions.
Yeah, with fractions. See, I don't know. What is a line plot? So how frequently something occurs by displaying data on a number line, and you can use a line plot to organize information easily, right? Because you wouldn't want your information all over the place, right?
Yes.
I think the line plot helps us like easily see what's we want to share. So let's try a little example that I put on this Google Jamboard. Has anyone ever used Google Jamboard before? No. No?
I have.
You have?
I have.
Oh, you use Google Jamboard? It's fun. You can draw and you can do anything you want on it. So I need a little problem for us, okay? So Miss Chung is measuring the length of different worms in a school garden. Sounds kind of gross, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done it before.
Like, yeah, okay. So the worms have the following lengths: 3/4, 1 1/4, 1 3/4, 1 1/2, 1, 1, 1 3/4, 1 1/4, 1 3/4, and 1 1/2. That has a lot of different lengths, right? That has a lot of different lengths. I gotta move it over, right? So I'm gonna say, how would we go about? I want everyone to draw on your paper. Let's see. Let's do these measurements, and I want you to organize the data. Let's see how we would make this line plot. So, right, we first created our line plot, right? So before we start, what's the first step that we have to do when we're making a line plot? What do we do with all these numbers?
Get the smallest number.
Yeah, you need the smallest number. So you start with the smallest number, and then you have to go to the greatest number. So you have to order the numbers on the line.
From what I remember, I'm pretty sure you don't start at that one. I'm pretty sure you start at 1 and...
Yeah, so we have 3, we have 4ths, 1 1/4, 1 3/4, right? So what would we start our number line with?
1/4? 1.
We can start with 1/4, 1/4, 3. Because look, we have 1 over here, right? So if we start with 1/4, we could do like 2/4, 3/4, and then after 3/4 comes what?
1.
1, and then we have 1 and 1.
1 and 1/2.
Oh, wait, 1 and 1/4, no 1 and 1, 1 and 1/2, and then 1 and 3/4, right? So let's see, I'm gonna give you guys like 2 minutes. Let's see how you would order all this data. So I'm gonna put it right in front of you, okay?
Okay.
Let's see how everyone's gonna order this data. How we would plot it. Okay, don't worry. Need a pencil? Oh, you have pencil? Okay. And then together, when we do it, I'll write it and we can plot them together, okay? It's okay, take your time. start from the smallest number. Make something to the smallest number if we're doing fourths, and then make it increase it to the greatest number at the end. So we have 3/4, 1/4. So which one is bigger here? 1/4 or 3/4? 3/4 is bigger, right? So on the number line, it goes from least to greatest. So we have to reorder that, right? So you gotta start it with 1/4. So it would be 1/4, right? I mean, yeah. So 1/4. So put the 4 right here. 1/4. And then do we have any 2/4? And you can write what 2/4. What you want, but 2/4. And then what comes after 2/4? So 1, 2, 3, what? 3/4. And then what's gonna come after? Then a 1, right? Because 4/4 is equal to 1 whole, right? And then 1. And then what do we have on the number line? We have 1 and what? 1 and 1/4. Here's that?
2/4 and 1 and
So do it together. So you guys can tell me what I'm gonna add to this number line when we're done. Let's see, it's okay. We can do it together. You guys want to do it together?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it together. So, which one of these fractions? Let's start here.
I think I got it, but I'm not sure.
Let's see it, Annie. So you did your number line with 1/4 first, right?
Yeah.
Okay, do we agree?
Yeah.
So I'm going to start with 0 here. So we'll start the number line with 0. So I'm going to write 1/4. 1/4. It's so hard to write on Jamboard sometimes.
Yeah, it's hard to write because then you don't have total control like you do with pencil.
Put 1/4. 2/4. 3/4. Who's going to tell me what comes after that?
1.
1. Because what? After is going to come 4/4, right?
Isn't it 3/4?
Yeah, that's a 3/4.
Oh.
It's a...
Yeah. Okay, I got it.
I know, sometimes when you're working with fractions, it gets a little confusing, right?
Yeah.
Especially if it's so many fractions that you have to line up.
Yes.
Yeah. So 1. Yeah. Don't doubt yourself. Yes. 1 and 1/4. I'm just going slower. So 1 and 1/4. And then what's gonna come after? 1 and what? 1 and 2/4. Perfect. 1 and 2/4. 1 and 2/4. And then 1 and
3/4?
3/4. 1 and 3/4.
And I think it skips to 1 and 1/2.
Oh, 1 and 3/4. What did Miss Crystal write? I wrote 1 and 1/3. So 1 and 3/4, like what Annie said. Well, you guys can rewrite it neater on your paper. 1 and 3/4, so that you understand it better. 1 and 3/4, and then what comes after 1 and 3/4? 2, right? 2. So then we have our little number line plot, and then all we have to do is plot a potato. So okay, please don't forget this one. And then we have to make sure we put our title, right? Oh, so I already see some people already have a title, right? Length of worms, right? Because it always needs a title, right? So create your number line, start finding the data by marking an S, and then add a title. Okay, so let's count how many times are we going to plot 3/4. How many 3/4 do we have? I think I only see 1. Yes, so we're gonna use little X's, right? So I'm gonna go and put the line plot. You gonna put a dot? Choose a dot. Because sometimes with line graphs they do dots or X. Yeah. We do X's, so there's only one right here. So then let's count how many 1 and 1/4 there are. I see 1. Do you see another
1
one?
and 1/4.
Mm-hmm.
I see 1.
You see 1, and then where do we see the other one?
2.
2, right? Okay, so I'm gonna put.
And 3, 4.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna put 2 dots, right, for our line plot.
Yeah. Yeah.
So 2. You know what I'm gonna do to help me see what I did already? I'm gonna cross them off. Yeah, it helps a lot when you cross it off, right? So 3. I'm gonna cross this one off, right? And then 1 and 3/4. So how many 1 and 3/4 do we see?
2.
2?
Oh no, 3.
Let's check. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, perfect. You see 3. So let's do. I'm gonna put 3. So 1 and 3/4. 1, 2, 3. 3. Cross them out. We're done. They're gone. And now we just have 1 and 1/2. Yeah, 1 and 1/2 and 1. So how many 1 and 1/2 do we see?
1. Oh, what? 2. 2.
2. 2.
Yeah.
So what do we put over it?
1, 2.
Mm-hmm. 2
4.
X's. Did I have one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Right here. And then 1, 2, and then how many 1s do I have?
3.
3. So
No, 2. 3.
1, 2, 3. Oh no, 1, 2, 2, 2.
No, 3. Okay.
No, that one's part. My bad. That was 1 and 1, so just 2. Looks a little confusing.
Oh,
So then,
that
yeah, it looks a
looks
little
like 3.
confusing, right? It does look like 3 because the number's on the computer, right? But if we see it on the paper, it looks a little bit like that. It looks like that. Okay, beautiful. Now we have our line plot. And then we just need to add a title. I'm going to put my title in this little sticky note. And I'm going to type in line of worms. Line of, let's see if I get line of worms. That's going to be my title. So we did this line plot. Alright? Did a good job. Pat yourself on the back. Alright, let's answer some questions. What questions do I have? Let's see. Oh, I have another one. I have this website, right? So that we can make our line plot on this website. So, old diffusers are bottles filled with scented oils. Place oil diffusers around her house to make flames smaller. Yesterday, she checked the diffuser to see how much oil had left. So these were her measurements. So it's in a table, right? So we're going to plot this line, this table. So amount of oil, diffuser, and ounces. Yeah. So diffuser 1 has how much?
1.
Diffuser 2 has
1.
1. Diffuser 3.
1/2.
0.
0. 1/2. 1/2. 1.
Good. Alright, so this one's a little fun. Use the data in the table to complete the line box below and click the X. To clear the column, click on the number line below. Okay, so how many, raise your hand. How many zeros am I going to put?
2.
Oh yeah, just hold your fingers up. That might be easier for us. Hold your fingers up to see how much. Okay, so 2. 2, and then how much is for 1/2?
No.
4. Let's see. 1, diffuser 1 has 1. So 4. It's going to check if we're right, so we should be right, right? Yeah, we should be right.
And then 1
is 2?
Yeah, 2.
Let's see. Submit.
You got it right?
We got it right, and we gave us another one. Yay! Should we do this other one?
Yeah.
Alright, Tracy and his friends were making candles from melted wax, and there's different colored waxes to choose from. Each friend carefully poured layers of wax into a candle jar, and he recorded the numbers. So, jar 1 has how much?
1/2.
0.
1.
0. Alright, so how many zeros am I putting?
3.
3? And then, and then how many 1/2s am I putting?
1.
1. You guys are so smart. And then how many 1s am I putting?
1.
1 1s. amounts of, look at that, my line plot. It starts from 0 to 1, and then it has everything, the numbers, and it has the title, right? Amounts of melted yellow wax. Submit. Terrific. We did so good. Oh my god, they're giving us so many. Shoot, okay. We do this last one. Let's do this. We'll do the last one and then we'll do like a little video. Oil videos are bottles filled with tentacles. It's our own place. Did we do this one? Place oil diffusers around the house. So yesterday he checked the diffuser to see how much their oil was. So
Same one, different data.
yeah, different. Yeah, this one has different data. This one's measuring the amounts of what?
Oil.
Amounts of oil, and then what's at the bottom?
Ounces.
Ounces, right? Okay, so we have what here?
1 and 3/4.
Yeah, 1 and 3/4.
1 and 1/4.
Mm-hmm.
2. 1 and 3/4. 1 and 2/4. 1 and 2/4. 1 and 4.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, how much? Put the fingers up. How much one should I put? Let me see this finger. Yeah, 1. I'm gonna put 1. And then how much 1 and 1/4 should I plot on my line plot?
No. 2.
2. It's like a little game, right? Yeah. And then 1 and 2/4. How much should I put?
No, 1. 2, 2, 2.
2?
1, 2.
Yeah, see, you gotta see.
Yeah.
We have 2
It's hard.
right here.
It's hard.
It's hard. And what is 2/4 equivalent to?
2/4 is half.
Half. Perfect. Half. So I'm gonna put 2. 2, and then 1 and 3/4.
Right there. 2,
2.
2.
2, and then
1.
1. Submit. That will be our
Wonderful.
wonderful water. That's enough for this one. Like, this one has so many. Okay, let's do this little 4th grade, this little video. And then we can do like one of this practice problems, 1 or 2 of these practice problems, and then we're done. We're doing like a little review. You guys are doing non-props all this week, right?
Yeah.
Yes, all this week. So,
Oh wow, that's cool. That's actually
I have a new laptop. Okay, let's see. It says, yeah, it goes like this. And then it can go like up to the volume, like that. It is, let's see, can we hear? Okay, so this one is what? A line plot. And what is it measuring?
length of animals. Yeah.
So he's measuring the length. Yeah, length of animals. You were gonna say that too, Amy? Yeah, he's in a zoo. Looks like a zookeeper. So. What's the meaning? Mm-hmm. Oh, she spelled it first. Okay, so she said, which foot length was measured most often, right? So they have to look at which one occurred the most. Can you see it? So then she looked at which one has the most points, right?
That's 1 and 1/2.
1 and 1/2, right? So this is the one that was more often. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? The most one is what? Oh, he has another question. Are more of the animal footprint lengths less than 1 inch or more than 1 inch? Write it on your paper. Write it on your paper. So, and then we'll review that one together. No, you don't have to copy it. Just write the answer, okay? So are more of the animal footprint lengths less than 1 inch or more than 1 inch? Kind of hard?
Actually, yeah, it's like hard to understand.
Mm-hmm. So basically he's asking, are there more animal footprints that are more than 1 inch? So you have to count all the plots that are more than 1 inch. So which one is more than 1 inch? 1 and 1.
Like the 1 and 1/4.
Mhm.
1 and 2/4.
2, 1 and 3/4, 2. So you gotta count all those, and then you gotta count all the ones that are less than 1, right? So what's less than 1? 3/4.
Bigger.
Then you gotta see, then you compare which one's bigger. So let's see. What did you get, Annie? Let's give it some time. I'll give you guys like a minute. 2 minutes. You did it? Okay. Wait.
I'm pretty sure it's
No, you have to believe in yourself. I'm pretty sure it's wrong. Can't say that. Even if you don't know.
I think they were fake.
No, these are my real ones, but I have to get them down. Like, they're long. Cut them. But yeah, you have to, even if you don't know the answer, you have to say, I think I got it right, right? I think I got it right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
What language?
I just speak English. English is, we all speak English here.
We all speak English. Some of us
Yeah, and then we still, and a lot of them, some people speak English too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually from Hispanic culture learning Spanish again.
Oh,
because
that's amazing.
I wasn't born in a Hispanic culture, but I'm from
Hispanic culture?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let's go. I don't want to take you guys for too long. But, alright, so let's see what her answer was.
I got
Let's see, we'll check. We're going to check if we have the same answer. Yeah, so we counted. So we're going to count. I'm going to count this one. You and me are going to count this one. And then you two are going to count this one and tell me what the number is, okay?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So we got 9, right?
One,
How much did they get?
6.
6, right? So we know which one. We're fourth graders. We know which one's bigger now.
Yeah.
So then that means that more animal footprints were bigger than 1 inch long. Those are some. If you think about it, those are kind of big footprints. Like,
Yeah.
most of them had like big footprints.
Yeah. And probably bigger animals as well.
Mhm. More than 1 inch long. More animal footprints. Let's see what this last one is before we try our other one, and then we'll be done. So, what is the longest animal footprint length that the Rangers measured?
No, that one. Wait,
The longest one?
the longest?
Yeah, the longest animal footprint length that
The
the
longest or
Rangers
the
measured.
smallest? Like
The longest. So we have to look at the length of the animal footprints, and we have to look at all these lengths, right? So we have to see which one was the longest animal that they measured.
I think it's the one at the very end.
You think it's this one?
No, the one was 2.
2?
Yeah.
I think you're right. Do we think you're right?
Yeah.
Wait, but why isn't it 2 and 1/4?
Because it has 0.
It has 0, right?
It doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't have any. It doesn't have any data on it. So even though they have it on the line plot, there's no data, right? Did we know that already? Okay. Let's see. So we're gonna do 2 tax problems. Let's see what's the next one. And let's see if we're right. See? It's exactly what you guys said. There's no animal footprints there, right? And this is our last. This is the last question. Okay, so one of the Rangers forgot to enter some data. So they measured 3 animals with a length of 2 and 1/4 footprints. So how would we fill that out?
Instead of well, if we were to fill that out, we would add the 3 X's or dots and the Y above 20 parts.
Do we all agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's right? So she forgot. Oh my god, silly Ranger. She forgot, and all you'd have to do is put 3 more, right? 3 more. Let's see if they add it. You look at that part, so you look at the length. Each X represents 1 animal, so 2, 3. Perfect. Wow, we're good at line plots, right? We're good at line plots. Okay, so let's try. I don't know if you guys, this looks like something like our sheets, right? But we're gonna see like if we did it, we're gonna review. I just want us to do the first 3 questions. Let's move this to Annie. Yes. The first 3 questions on it. Alright? So I have 3 worksheets for everyone. Yeah, these 3 that I put the little tiny X's on. Let me add X's on yours. Alright?
Where you didn't put X on my board.
Oh. That's an extra bonus one. If we're finishing early.
Yeah.
Okay? So I'm gonna put on a little timer. I'm gonna give you guys timer for how many minutes do we think is good for those 3 problems?
Like 6 minutes?
20 for 3 of these?
Yeah.
Timer for 10. 10 minutes?
Yeah, 10.
10 is a good one, okay?
Oh, it started.
Yeah.
What we did though.
Hey, what's your review? Sit. Do you have space? You do? Sit. Oh, move over just a little bit. And then we'll go over them together one more time. Okay? This one? Okay. So, how does a line plot make it easy to identify the value in a data that occurs the most often? So just please say, why is a line plot important? How does a line plot help us?
It helps us organize fractions.
Yeah, it helps us organize fractions, data, right? That's all taxing. And Amir, if you're done with those two, you can move on to the next ones, okay?
Oh, that's next. Oh, that's
Right? We're thinking brains on math brains on. Math brains, you're thinking about the...
Yeah. And then 4.
You want to move on to 4, Annie? If you're done? Okay. You want to move on to 4 too? See? You could do it. That one's the 4. That kind of pack's a little bit harder, right? These ones are... You could do it. I know you could do it. Like... Done with 4?
Yeah.
Do you want to do it together?
Yeah.
You want to do it together? Good, we only made the 5-minute mark, so it's perfect. Okay. Stop. Let's see the copy. Alright, who wants to do Annie? Can you read the first problem for me? And let's do that one together.
First one?
Yeah, read the first one.
Okay. How does the line plot make it easy to identify the value in a data set that occurs most often?
So what did you write for your answer?
My answer was I can see as most often is 1. I can see is most often is 1 and 3/8 because what I meant to write was because
It's okay. You can tell me. You can tell me what you mean. It's
what I
saying.
meant was because on the line plot it shows that this is the tallest. Yeah.
So this question, and you're just asking, how does a line plot make it easy to identify the value in a data? So it's just saying, what does a line plot do? How does it make it easy for us? It helps us what?
It helps us see it because
Yeah.
if you didn't use that, you won't be able to see it.
Exactly. It would be like all this information everywhere, right? And it'd be like all over the place.
It helps us organize the data.
Yeah, it helps us organize the data. That's a
That's
perfect,
exactly what I said.
perfect answer. So exactly what we said. Perfect answer. All right. Good job. Let's go on to.
Can I do number
You want to do number 2? Yes.
Who filled more water balloons over 2 pounds? It was Ben because you could see that in over here it says over here it's over 2 pounds, the rest are 2. And 1, 2, 1, 8, and 1, 5, 8 are over 2. So
Yes, that was such a good explanation, right? It says who filled more water balloons over the 2 pounds, right? And you said Ben, right? Because what did you do? You looked at what? The 2 mark?
yeah, and I looked at the other ones if they had 2, and these 2 didn't have them, so I had 2 then. But this one, it says who fills more water balloons less than 1, 4,
Wait. I'm gonna let her do that one. I'm gonna let Amira do this one, okay? So, okay, wait. Do we agree? Give me a thumbs up if we agree with the. Yes, that was a good one. Put a little check. We're doing so good.
Can go with my pen.
You wanna get your pen? That's okay. We're doing a pencil. We only have like one more problem left.
Okay,
All right.
so who fills more water balloons less than 1.48 pounds? I think Alma because over here in Alma's line plot is here. Yeah, here it says 1/4, and then
Let's continue.
yeah, I counted the
So yeah, you counted, and what happened?
I counted the dots like over the other fractions that are bigger than 1/48, and I did the same thing with Ben's line plot.
Yeah.
And then I found out that Alma had more.
Yeah, I think that's perfect. Who filled more water balloons? So the one you'd have to go to is 1 and 4/8, right? So you looked and you saw that there was more dots, so the more data on this one. So then Alma, she had more than the weight of Ben's balloon, right?
So it's right.
And let's do our last question, and then we're done. Let's do this one together. What is the difference in height between the tallest and the shortest patients, right? So we're using this table, so it's the height of Dr. Chen's patients. So first thing we have to do, what's the first thing we have to do?
The first thing we have to do is look at the number line and find the tallest and the shortest.
So let's underline that information. So what's the difference in the height between the tallest, right? So it shows what we're looking for. We're looking for the tallest and we're looking for the shortest patients. So, Amira, what's the tallest patient?
The tallest patient is 6 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And the smallest is 4, 1/4.
Mm-hmm. So you have to do that. 6 feet, and then 4 and 1/4. So difference is what? What do we do? What operation?
Subtraction.
Mm-hmm. So do we know how to do that?
Yes. So since 6 is not like a mixed number.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me put it up here. 6 is not a mixed number.
Because
Mm-hmm.
so since 4 1/4 is a mixed number,
What would you do?
the fraction stays the same.
Yeah, perfect. The fraction stays the same.
And
then
I subtracted 6 and 4, and I got 2 1/4.
great job. Did you get it, Annie?
Yeah, I got it.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, girls. I'm just moving it down this way.
It's okay. What was the answer?
Okay. 2 and 1 fourths.
Got it.
Yay! Alright, so that was our little line plot review. So who's gonna tell me one thing? One review. What did we learn? What did we learn about line plots? Yes, Annie?
One thing that we reviewed about line plots is that line plots are a little bit easier than doing normal math, because then if you're trying to find information, you could easily go back and find what you're looking, like the most or the least. You know.
So yeah,
That.
it's like visually represents data, right? It helps us see it. Great job, Annie. High five.
Okay.
Mhm.
Can I go?
Yes, you can go. You're
So-
eager to go now.
Can I go after it?
Yes, of course.
And so we revealed that line plots
That's a bit.
helps us organize data, and it's really easy to find out, like, this person has this much data.
Exactly. It helps us visualize the information. Like how Ben, and what does a line plot have to have? It has to have what? A
It has to have a title.
title. It has to
It has
have
to have like inches or like pounds.
yeah,
or,
so a
like,
measurement, right? A unit,
yeah.
a unit,
and you have to have the numbers of it.
and then the numbers, right?
Yeah.
Alright, did you want to go? You want me to go?
Yeah. What's
Yeah,
the
last
question
one.
again? What's
Oh,
the
we're
question?
done. We're done. The question was just tell me one thing that we learned today.
I learned that.
Or just a review.
Yeah,
right?
I
'Cause usually-
learned that these fractions, these line plots help me organize my fractions, and then when I don't understand it, I could just use it, and it makes me understand it more.
Yes.
It's easier instead of
Perfect.
others.
Yes, perfect. You guys are so smart. You guys are so good line plots. So you guys will be ready for like when you're doing like
Tests.
more questions, more tests on line plots, right?
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for working with me with this lesson. Say bye.
Bye.
Yeah.